different view. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Pond Bank Farms. If you are a first-time viewer, I am a farmer, my dad is a farmer, and my brother is a farmer. We all farm together to raise approximately 700 acres of crop and about 200 to 250 cattle. We're not the biggest farm in the world, but between the three of us, it keeps us busy. So first thing this morning, we are wrapping some baleage in a row here. I did this field yesterday, finishing that field. When I'm done with that field, I got a little bit to rake, and then we're gonna, we got some wheat to take into the elevator and straw to get. We'll see how much we get done today. Try to make it a big day because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. The road's going right here, so it feels a little bit stupid to be talking on the camera when people are driving by. But yesterday I seen a camera guy for a real estate agent taking up a whole lane with his camera to video the guy in front of the house. So I was like, if he doesn't feel stupid to do that, I don't have to feel stupid to do this, you know? All in an honest day's work. So this arm is what pushes the bale, or basically pushes the wrapper ahead, and then it'll come back. We'll drop the next bale on, repeat the cycle. These sensors here is what dictates that. So when it comes back and hits this sensor, that idles the motor down a bit. When it hits this, that'll start the wrapping. And when it hits this here, that'll stop everything and pull the arm back. So we're starting a different field here. We like to keep track of that for sampling. So we're gonna spray paint the town red. Last bale for now. And just like that, these two fields are cut, baled, and wrapped. So just hooked on the rake. I gotta do some raking, about 15 acres of hay. We gotta rake. I was just greasing the rake, and I noticed a potential problem here. This is one of the, where it pivots. And it screws in, and I think there's supposed to be set screws that keep it tight. It looks like it's turning out, so I'm gonna get a wrench or something and see if I can tighten that up. I think I turned it enough I can actually use a socket. We got a big impact set here that one of them should work. Might have been quicker to bring the whole socket set out, but too big. Okay, it's screwing in pretty easy, so it looks like the threads are still good, which is good. I think there's supposed to be a set screw on it, but we'll just screw it in for now. Worry about the set screw later, I guess. Okay, good enough. I'll have to look a little closer later, but I'm pretty sure if I remember right, there's a part in there that actually broke on us, so I had to replace the whole thing in there, so I do know how it works. And if it is a set screw that wasn't tight, it's probably my fault. I'm pretty sure there are set screws in there to keep it from loosening, but I'm only raking 15 acres, so it should be fine for that. But that's something we gotta look into sometime. This is another reason it's always good to grease equipment. Obviously, for keeping it greased, obviously. But greasing stuff, when you go over the piece of equipment, you see things that might potentially be a problem in the future, and you can catch it before it's a problem, like that. If I hadn't greased it today, I wouldn't have seen it, who knows. So, Greasing has saved me many times that way too. Okay, Clyde, are you ready to come with me?
Daddy.
Ready?
Yeah.
In this field right here. We are raking. Okay, we're done raking. Okay, so Dad will be here to bale when he's done the straw that he's in. It's drying up. Should make pretty good quality feed. Now, why is it important to get good hay? Well, the cows like it. This will probably be for the calves. It's a little grassy, maybe. And they should love it. And sometimes if you have a sick cow or something, that's the difference between life and death is some good hay. I'm not actually joking. It can literally get a cow's stomach moving again and save its life. But anyway, that's why it's important to have good quality hay. We got a bit away, but this is maybe the best quality stuff we made yet. And we'll wrap it. It's not gonna be perfectly dry, but. So I'm at the straw field here. Dad was struggling with the moisture for some reason, I guess. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna have to turn it, unfortunately. I'm not overly loving the way it's making the rows so high, but I can't really make it much wider, so it'll have to do. Like some field here, it was like 14, but then over here for some reason it was going up to 18, 19, which is questionable enough. So I think raking will definitely help the whole situation out a bit. Okay, we're done raking the straw, and hopefully it'll be dry enough for Dad to bale in a few hours. I hate raking straw. Everything gets so dusty. But what do you do? What do you do when the rain's coming? Okay, just unhooked the rake from the tractor here. Mark's gonna take this tractor to go get some straw bales in a bit here. And I'm gonna go get the other tractor and go get the wheat that's left in that field. So when it comes to gravity wagons, this is our heaviest undercarriage on the smallest wagon. I bought this like a year ago. I thought it was a decent deal. Whether it was or not, I think it was. My hope is to put a 550 bushel on there, and that would definitely be a better fit. But still looking. If anyone knows of just a box, 500 to 600 bushel, let me know. Got that another net wrap out. I got it right back here on the 2-point hitch of the tractor. We're gonna put it on the baler for him in case he needs more. He's getting more bales than he thought he would. I knew he'd get a lot, but I don't know. He was negative about it. Don't know why. Don't know why. Okay, so this wagon here of seed, it's spring wheat. We are going to try to clean and treat, or take away to get clean and treated. However, it was about 15.5%. So this morning, Dad picked up these things here. The idea is you're supposed to be able to screw them in the wagon. There's all these aerating holes. Put these fans on and plug them in, and that will cool it. So let's put that in there and see how it works. We should really get some of our own. These are pretty handy. It's getting harder to turn. Got the first one started. It blew a little bit of warm air out at the beginning, but not too bad. So we'll keep that on for a few days. I don't know how long we're supposed to keep it on, but. Well, I gotta say, that was a little bit of a workout in the wagon, but we're on our way to the elevator now, taking the last load of wheat in. And we got 9.5 ton left in our contract. I like to pre-book ahead of time if I think the price is up. So I did that, and I almost booked too much. We didn't get as much spring wheat as I thought we would, so it is what it is. But we filled the contract, and plus we got about 4 or 5 ton of seed, so about perfect. I'm glad I didn't book more in. Elevator time. Good morning, guys. We're on our way to do a custom manure hauling job this morning, and Dad's got to disc the field when I'm done hauling manure out in. So we're on our way bright and early, and we'll get that done, and hopefully we can start hauling some of our own solid manure today. So I had a question wondering how old our Deutsch tractors were, so we'll go through them one by one when I'm in them. This here is our 6190. It's a TTV. It's our oldest Deutsch tractor. It's been nothing but good to us. We also use it on the sprayer, so we got the tires set out a little bit narrower tires on it. Anyway, it is 5,800 hours on it, so this is our oldest one. Almost there. So I seen a question from Don Ball. By the way, thanks for all your comments, Don. They're much appreciated. Wondering how much they're asking for the farm. We're renting a farm. It's 21 acres workable. That's for sale. And it's 23 acres altogether. It is a house. Not top quality house, but it's a house. And I think they're asking $800,000 for it. So that's Canadian. So whatever that would, not sure what that would be American. But yeah, that seems to be kind of on par with what the going rate is. Well, we're loading. Spreading. One more load should fill this field. Dad's en route with the disc to disc this field up. Here comes Papa G. Last load. Looks like they're trying to squeeze every little bit they can in the to finish up. Well, there he goes, discing away. See ya, Pops. Time for me to hit the dusty trail. Got one more place to stop on the way home and spread, so not sure how big of a job it is. Probably similar to this, 2 or 3 hours. It's 10 o'clock now. I should have grabbed more for breakfast at Tim Hortons. I only grabbed a muffin and a coffee. Once again, we are spreading. Dad just got done disking his field, so he's gonna come over here with the disc on the way home, and we're gonna swap tractors. And I'm gonna go home, and he's gonna finish hauling manure here. Okay, Dad's here. He's gonna take over for me now, and I'm gonna take the disc and tractor home. Well, that's a different view. So Dad was bringing this tractor back, and all of a sudden he calls me, and he's like, well, he basically was home, and he just looked at the heat gauge, and it was almost in the red. And then I looked here, and the reservoir is right out antifreeze. So I don't know if it's been a slow leak or a fast leak or what's going on. I guess. Ooh, I just thought of something. They had fixed a radiator. There's a hole in it. Apparently they like welded it or something, fixed it. I wonder if they didn't quite do it right. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see. I do have to milk tonight, so that's in about an hour, but I got Dad to drop me off to get the combine, and I'm taking it home, hopefully before we get too much rain here. I actually forgot about it, and then it started raining, and I'm like, oh shoot. The combine's still outside in the field. I think I'll go home now. If you don't know what movie I'm referring to, let me help you out with another quote.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Forget the rest.
If you never watched the movie, don't waste your time. Well, before I started milking, I decided to come up here. I forgot to close this door here, and we wouldn't want, if it get really windy, which I don't think it will, but don't want to risk it raining in on our seeds that we're trying to dry. Okay, that should keep the rain out. Okay, let's milk. So we bought this farm 11 years ago with 60 tie-up stalls. We have since added 31 stalls, which makes a total of 91 cows we can tie up in here. We're not quite filled to capacity at the moment, but we're probably milking around 80 or so right now. Get up, girl. Come on. It's a fresh one. You can see by the swollen udder, she just calved, so that swelling will come down in a few days. Okay, we're finishing up here. They're all on the last cows. Is this cow done here? I think she's done. This quarter milks out slow here, so we hang a weight on, and that pulls it down and helps milk it out. Take it off manual so it can come off whenever automatically. Done. Okay, I'm gonna push feed in now. Not sure if they'll need more or not. It looks like they'll have enough for the night. Okay, we just gotta finish up the milk house now. Clean up the milkers, put them away, start the wash, and then water and soap will come through and wash the whole pipeline, and everything's automatic. The soap's in these barrels here, and it'll dispense a certain amount of soap in there, acid, get everything clean, sparkly clean for the morning. Well, we're at it again this morning. Getting bright outside now. Just started, got about 8 cows milked, so we yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm tired. Okay, so we got the cows milked. I just cleaned the troughs here. We clean half the barn every day, so each trough will get cleaned every other day. A lot of farmers do it every day. It is better, but when you have 90 cows, you gotta clean by hand. We opted to do every other day. Okay, we're done feeding them now, so I guess we're done here. Gotta finish the milk house up yet. Dad's feeding some calves there. Right now I'm just gotta mix some feed. I think there's actually enough in the wagon today, but we're gonna start mixing feed, so tomorrow I won't have as much to mix. Well, it's pouring, so we're gonna head in the coverall, and I don't know what, but not much we can do here. Let it rain, I guess. We were getting kind of dry, so not the end of the world, that's for sure. It's been a while since I've seen it rain like this. Woo! Torrential. Every time it rains, we get a river flowing down. Flows down past the front of the barn. Okay, we're done milking for the night. Sorry I didn't video more. I'm just pretty busy. So, just got done milking, gotta feed him now. Got my main man with me. And we're almost done for the night. feed a few cows that were empty, so. Okay guys, well, it's that time of the video again. That'll be the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As per the usual, go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up and share it to your friends if you have friends that you think would enjoy this kind of video. All right, see you in the next one. Take care.